Welcome to another episode of the Insurance Agent Podcast. I'm your host, Craig Jarrell, where we help insurance agents all over the country navigate the marketing and advertising landscape so that you can use it for your business, make more sales, get more leads, close more deals. And we have our co-host here.
Co-host James, co-founder.
James, good to see you again. And this week we're going to talk a little bit about LinkedIn. We've been talking week to week about different platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. This week we're going to talk about LinkedIn. And LinkedIn can be a very powerful tool because a lot of business professionals and business owners are on LinkedIn. So if you focus on a product, which there's term, of course, but then more advanced policies like permanent life insurance, different types of business insurance, key employee, that type of stuff. There's a lot of opportunities within businesses if you focus on businesses or business owners as your products are a good fit for them. Then LinkedIn might be a good platform for you, especially with the, IUL, permanent life insurance, because business owners can use these policies as a tool to take out money, tax-free, and then reinvest that in their business, buy real estate, take advantage of different opportunities, things like that. So let's talk about LinkedIn for a second. You got your profile, and I think one of the most valuable tools LinkedIn offers is their sales navigator tool. I think it's like $50 a month. I haven't used it personally, but I know that you can get very specific on the type of people that you're looking for and the type of people or positions that you want to reach, so that sales navigator tool is a great way to really dial in your searches on LinkedIn. And if you don't want to pay for sales navigator, then obviously you can use the search bar, to find different people in your area, because I think it's best to connect with people, in your local area, someone you could meet and get connect with, get coffee with, because there's a lot of spam that happens on LinkedIn. It's one of the reasons I don't get on my LinkedIn account very much, is because
That's just filled with I got an opportunity and everything like that.
so many messages in my inbox, which isn't a bad thing because I know of people who have message sequences built out and they actually get appointments booked. That's one of the ways people use the messenger tool, is getting in the inbox and actually getting people to set up an appointment with them based on the automated or follow-up sequence that they have in place. So even though there's a lot of people like me who don't really check their LinkedIn inbox, there are people who use LinkedIn quite often. And another great way to use LinkedIn is to post articles or videos. I would create content focused on, business owners or, high-level executives, even people in the medical profession, like doctors. There's a lot of doctors on LinkedIn, and anytime you can reach a doctor, they're going to be a good fit for an IUL or permanent life insurance policy because they have the income coming in to really fund these policies heavily and build up a lot of cash value quickly, which they can use to, pay off their student loans, add to their practice, whatever they want to do. I know there's people out there who focus specifically on physicians with their insurance products. So that's another good opportunity with LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's where the
And
sales navigator comes into play heavily because you can like target specific like job titles, and then you can go into that actual business and see the tier of the people within the business. So you can see like the owner, the people below that, so you can reach out to the right person. And then I've used it like a couple times, but you can like then separate all these different LinkedIn profiles into a list and have them separate based on city or what industry they're in. And there's also scraper tools because LinkedIn doesn't let you get the emails. There'll be a little too much information, right? So you actually get Chrome extensions on your Chrome, and it'll scan your entire LinkedIn Sales Navigator page and take all the freaking emails and put them in a list for you. And boom, you're just a step above. Another thing is a Sales Navigator. I think they might charge annually. They charge annually and then monthly. Check the price. I think it's like 79 annually and then 108 monthly. So it's a little costly for sure. So you got to be using it to actually like, get the benefit from it. But when you say, Craig, like one sale would pay for a month for sure, like a converted sale, depending on what kind of insurance they're selling, of course.
oh, easily. I mean, if yeah, if you sell a whole life policy, and they're putting $1,000 a month into it, that's going to be like 12 grand in commission. So,
Dang.
um, yeah, one policy could easily be worth, the time and money you put into LinkedIn.
And that's where you can target higher level individuals, which be doing those kind of higher end policies. So if you're really
Ex-
trying to hit the big bucks, LinkedIn's a pretty solid place to really target in that specific area. Another thing
exactly.
with the sales navigator, you can actually message. You have certain credits per month. You can shoot messages without being fully connected. Because most of the time when you're connecting with people on LinkedIn, you cannot message them until they accept your connection. Same goes with Instagram DMs and all that, like we talked about a week or two before. But yeah, that gives you also another benefit than other LinkedIn users is that you can message them directly without being connected.
Yeah, LinkedIn's done a good job to try to get people to, use their more advanced tools. Um, but yeah, I'm just looking at, they have a free trial on the core, advanced,
Yeah,
and
I'm
advanced
doing that free
plus.
trial. I'm gonna use mine before it gets lit up here.
Yeah, and it just gives you advanced lead and company search, which, yeah, like you said, James, allows you to maybe message people who you couldn't message um, beforehand,
Yeah.
because you can't message everyone. But yeah, if you're doing mortgage protection or final expense, I wouldn't recommend LinkedIn as a platform. But if you're doing, high level um, business insurance or,
Like IUL annuities.
yeah, well, mainly there's different types of insurance for businesses like key man insurance or key employee. Um, but yeah, I mean, and then structuring it to where, if there's multiple business owners and one dies, how that all plays out, like
Mhm.
who gets ownership and has, um, decision making rights, things like that. There's a lot of, yeah, business planning that can be done
Oh,
to
that's
make sure.
like insurance, like that kind of planning.
Yeah, yeah, it involves
Oh,
insurance because it's not uncommon for business owners to, um, get a whole life policy on each other, and that way, if one of them passes away, like the
they
death benefit is enough to like basically cover, either finding a replacement or just running things while they're gone, depending on how vital their role is to the company. Um,
shoot, we might need to get one of those for you, Craig. You out there in Costa Rica surfing it up.
yeah, dude, like, for me and you, James, like we could each get, a whole life policy for on each other. And if something happened to one of us, you know, we would have that extra money to keep things going. Or, we could also use it once we have cash value as a tool to, borrow against and put more money into, Alpha Agent CRM, advertising, all that stuff.
That's crazy. Okay.
But yeah, so LinkedIn would be good for business owners, people in the medical field, and yeah, I would suggest, because the more you like posting on LinkedIn gets a lot of reach because they don't have as many parameters as like Facebook or Instagram, for example, because not as many people post on LinkedIn as they do on Facebook, for example, or Instagram. And
The reach is going
art
to be a lot more specific to business owners too, and
yeah,
perfect.
and articles are really good. You can post articles on LinkedIn. So which is also content you could use to reproduce as a blog post or as you know, an Instagram post, YouTube. If you create like we talked about before, creating the content in one place and then reusing it um on other platforms. But that's what I would recommend on LinkedIn. Like on your homepage, you have this section that says write an article, and you can write a whole article with a cover photo. You can mention people or use hashtags, and that's where you could build up some credibility within the business owner community if you're putting out content that's related to things business owners can do if they have a whole life or IUL policy. Not only are they protected against market downturns, especially with all the talk in the economy right now and recessions and things like that. It's a great time to put out content to where, um, you can be a resource that's helpful for business owners to help them get access to more money and also protect their money. So yeah, the article tool is a great way to get people interested in what you have going on, and also a way like because people can comment and like, respond, um, and
Sure.
those people who comment or like it, you can see who likes your stuff, and then you can reach out to them, check out their profile, maybe they're a business owner, and then figure out, how to connect with them.
Hmm.
So
Another
yeah,
thing is when you request to connect with different people on LinkedIn, you can send a personal message. So be like, hey, just like say you met them in person at like a little networking event. And which I need to do because I was actually at an working event last night. But anyways, you find them on LinkedIn, you connect and you send a little personal message saying, hey, we know each other. Let's connect. And another thing on LinkedIn that's interesting is there's a recommendations section of it where you can ask colleagues or customers or vendors, anything like that, to send you a recommendation, right? It's basically like kind of a review. And leave your recommendation on your profile. It'll pop up on your profile saying Chris Holtz recommends Craig Juro. So that's one thing I would definitely use. So say you have a happy customer asking for a recommendation, it'll pop up on your profile. Thus, make your profile more legitimate looking and popping up in search results. So there's that.
exactly. And I think another reason the sales navigator tool might be necessary is just so you can search those um like you can find people who are CEOs, like CEOs, COOs, CFOs. All those people are going to be higher income, higher net worth individuals, and those are the type of people that you want to connect with when it comes to high level insurance planning, right?
Yeah.
And so
And another thing is groups. This is another big thing. There's very specialized, specific groups on there. Like I just searched up life insurance group. There's 5,200 members on there, and you can join that group, and you should be able to see all the possible members in there. Which you got to make sure, obviously, if it's life insurance group, see if it's more geared towards like life insurance agents being in there. Because it might be more like about how to get more leads and everything like that. Which we're gonna actually start up a group here soon, right, Craig, on Facebook and all that good stuff. Get a little
Exactly. Groups
good idea.
are powerful. But yeah, like I just typed in business owners on LinkedIn and found people, business owner at the Rahal Group, business owner at Terrell Home Builders, owner and operator at Rochester Transportation. So you can type in business owner and basically see all these people who have business owner listed in their profile. So if you're looking for business owners, I mean, there's no better way than to reach out and connect. See, here it says message Charles with premium. With premium email, you can message anyone, even if you're not connected.
Which is part of Sales Navigator, right?
Well, that's actually just LinkedIn Premium. But it says it's 2.6 times more effective in hearing back than email or cold calls. So, which I would agree with that. I mean, if you were to call one of these people, just from getting their number off the internet, they might not answer or connect with you. And that's another important thing is to have like kind of your profile set up to where you're positioned as an authority in the space, so that if you message one of these people, the first thing they're going to do is check out your profile. And if you got some videos about how you can help business owners, some articles, they're gonna be like, wow, this person's actually really interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna message them back, especially I was clicking around and lost my train of thought. But yeah, even if you don't have the content built up, it's still gonna like, this is a great way to reach business owners. It's gonna be better than, doing Google searches and then trying to find out who the business owner is. You can use LinkedIn and find business owners in your state or the states that you're licensed in, and then just start reaching out, send them a message, creating the content that's going to turn you into an authority, things like that. And all this is to help you build your network and find people who you can help through, high level insurance planning.
Yeah, another strategy you could actually do is leverage your time. You can go on Upwork and find a VA that's specialized in lead LinkedIn prospecting, and they can just sign into your account and start going through like the criteria that you place for them. They start looking for these type of individuals, which is going to be really helpful to have a customer avatar, which starts with having a niche. But anyways, you have this VA, just start going through and connecting with, possible prospects and sending personal messages. And then they can even put this in a spreadsheet and use that little cool Chrome extension to scrape their entire email from that ordeal. And you don't even need to do the Sales Navigator to actually scrape their email. So if you find a personal, like LinkedIn, like Craig's, for example, you just go to their personal page and you have the Adapt Chrome extension. You download that, make a free account, and you click it. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. Click in and scrolls through their profile, scraping it, and then you can see an email pop up and everything regarding that. And another strategy, if the email does pop up right there, you can actually click onto their website. And there's another extension called hunter.io. We actually make a whole podcast about lead scraping. But anyways, you take hunter.io and you click that button, and it'll scrape for every email that's connected to that domain. And then boom, you got the email there. So you can hit them in an omnipresence kind of way where you hit them on LinkedIn and email. So you're kind of all over the place. and you really get their attention. So yeah, that's one little strategy right there.
Yeah, James is the automation king.
You know
So yeah, there's a ton of ways that you can yeah, use a VA or some type of LinkedIn expert on Upwork and help you automate and do some of this stuff so that um you aren't spending all your time searching around LinkedIn. um Another option is LinkedIn advertising. You go to business.linkedin.com. I'm here right now, and in the targeting, you can target specific job titles, like business owner, small business owner, family business owner, CEO, chief executive officer. So that's where you can get really dialed in and target only um, high net worth people and then generate conversations with them. We might even try this for ourselves, James, to find some more insurance agents, because you can do life insurance specialist, life insurance agent,
Oh yeah, that'd
insurance
be
agent.
probably the best way, man. Like when I was going through searching up leads and doing some scraping to find agents like you guys watching this video, a lot of you guys have LinkedIn's. It's probably a good amount of you guys have LinkedIn and as well as Facebook. But with Sales Navigator, we just search up insurance agent, you all pop up. And we start adding you to our little list and hopefully reach out to you, get some value from this and everything like that. So that's another thing. Have the intention that you have the duty to give this person value, right? You're going to benefit this person by reaching out to them, not just to sell them. So that's what we're trying to do. And LinkedIn Sales Navigator would be really great for that. So yeah, I totally agree.
Exactly. So yeah, you got the Sales Navigator, people on Upwork who can do this type of stuff for you, and then business.linkedin.com to run ads and see if you can generate some leads, get some business owners in there. Uh-oh, I think we might have lost James, but that's okay. I'm sure he'll be back. But yeah, I mean, LinkedIn is not something that I personally use a ton, but I know that it's valuable. Like if we're focusing more on selling to business owners, I would definitely be figuring out LinkedIn and how I can use it as a tool to get in front of more business owners. And we might even run some tests to get in front of some business owners for some of our agents. Do a little test run, see if we can get CEO, COO, people who are making above $100,000 a year, who can you know put away $1,000 or more a month towards one of these policies. You just got to work on your skills as the advisor, um, to be prepared when you talk to one of these business owners, or, um, you know, get on a call. You got to have your sales presentation down. You got to, because these people are business owners or CEOs. They don't have much time. Um, so you got to be on point. You got to have your sales presentation down so that when you put all this effort into, finding these high net worth people, they're impressed by their conversation with you and want to do business with you. James
Yeah,
is back. We got him back. We
I'm
got him
back.
back.
Laptop that on me.
Um, but yeah, if you have any questions on LinkedIn, then just reach out to us. You can find us on social media, or our contact information is on alphaagentcrm.com/get-started. Reach out. Like if you have questions about LinkedIn, we can help you out. We got different programs, and we even do consulting and custom funnel building. So if you really want to figure out LinkedIn and get in front of more, business owner prospects, CEOs, doctors, lawyers, like more high net worth individuals, we can help you get there. So yeah, I think we're gonna close this podcast out about LinkedIn. Just wanted to give you a general overview, how you can use it. It's hard to just give you everything on a podcast step by step. This is really just to generate your curiosity and get you checking it out and using it. Because all of this is about just finding the platform that works for you and that matches up with what policy you focus on. And then we're here to help you with the back end and advertising, because as an agent, you're just one person. It's hard to be the
All
the
the hats.
marketer. Yeah, the marketer, the lead generator, the bookkeeper, the
Appointment setter.
everything that goes into being an insurance agent and a business owner. We're here to help with the marketing and the advertising CRM side of things, help you get organized. So we still have a free trial for our base system, which includes mortgage protection and final expense ads. You can go to alphaagentcrm.com/get-started to get on a free trial. Or if you're interested in IUL leads, then get in touch with us. We have a couple different IUL options. And then we still have our 12-day follow-up offer, free 12-day follow-up, a series of texts and emails that you can customize yourself. You can upload it to your free trial. That link should be available somewhere in the podcast. So hope this was helpful, and hope this gets you a little curious about how you can use LinkedIn to grow your business. And that's all for today. Next week, we will talk about another platform. Maybe we'll get into TikTok. Stay tuned. We'll keep you posted, and we will see you next time. This is Craig Jarrell signing off.
James Warren signing off. Alpha Agent. Let's go.
Insurance Agent Podcast. See you guys next time.